team. Welcome to a full body pump session today. It's a 25-minute session and we are gonna hit the entire body, still following the same pump protocols that you've been used to, but this is for the day that you wanna get a full body workout in just 25 minutes because as you know, otherwise you can stack all of the pump series together and they go really nicely back to back. So let's go ahead and warm up the body. Take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to warm up actually in a very unique way today by showing you some of the exercises that you have ahead so you get a little bit of a preview, and we're going to do the movements with body weight. So go ahead and take those legs out wide. We start today with our goblet squats. So go ahead and come down and up, and I'm going to move us pretty quickly through each exercise. But it's just going to give you a little bit of a preview. So get down a little bit deeper. And when we add load to this, you want to make sure you continue to maintain those tight abs and your toes are slightly pointed out. Think about pushing the booty back and then squeezing. Also, you want to activate those adductors, which we will do also. Good, just a couple more. All right, take these last 10 seconds to just go side to side. Now, this is not a specific exercise you're gonna see, but I do wanna open up the adductors as I mentioned. And then next, we're gonna go into wide leg, come right here, wide leg sumo deadlifts. So keeping that same wide toe, come down and up, and I want you to just work on activating the booty. So as you come back, tip forward, squeeze the glutes, and allow the booty to pull you through by keeping the abs also nice and tight. Good, 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna hold into a bench over position. I'm gonna show you the rows that you're gonna see here as we hit block number 2. Good, finish your last one. Go ahead and tip at the hips. And I want you to come, and you can think about this as a mobility move right here. And we're gonna alternate up, up, down, down. And I want you to think right now about squeezing the back, scooping up. Good. Open up those fingers, create a lot of mobility here for just the warm-up series. Good, up, up, down, down, love it. Now, if you like this way of warming up, make sure to let me know. I thought it would be a great way for you to get a preview and heat the body. All right, next, go ahead and stand tall. We're gonna come into underhand, and then we're just gonna do lateral reaches out to the side. It's a little bit of a combo, but you're gonna see movements like this in today's workout. Scoop under, and then as you start to get a little warmer, bring those arms overhead. Now, the biggest key here is keep the abs pinned down even as you reach overhead. Good, 10 more seconds. Very nice, big reach. Make sure you're reaching up towards the ceiling, keeping those abs in, no rib flare. Nice job. Okay, open up those hips for me. Squeezing underneath, getting those glutes nice and heated, opening up through the hips, try to keep the hips square to the front. Good. A few more, and then we're just gonna do inchworm push-up for our last 30 seconds. We're gonna get into block number 1. And as you know, pump protocol, we got 4 blocks, 2 exercises in each, 2 sets of every move. Good, 3, 2, 1, inchworm push-up, warming up the chest a little bit more, as well as the core, really the entire body. When you come up, reach up onto the toes, walk it on out, push. Good, you will not have to do push-ups today, don't worry, just in your warm-up. And I should scratch that. We don't get to do push-ups today, because I know we love our push-up sets. Good, keep going, team. You got 5 more seconds, and I'm gonna give you exactly 30 to get in position for your goblet squats right here. So grab your weight for goblet squats, and if you wanna do 1 or 2 dumbbells, that is your call. We are in each move today for 45 seconds. Your goal is to get 10 reps, especially for this first set. Really, really nice and slow. So go ahead and take those legs wide, just like we did in our warm-up. You can rack your weights or bring them in front. Toes are out. Goblet squats can also be right here in front of your body. And here we go. Nice, slow squats. Drop it down, squeeze up. Good. Inhale on the way down. And then exhale as you come up. I'm going to be showing you different hand positions just so you can kind of see what your different options are. Good, count your own reps. And the transition's really fast because I'm gonna encourage you to keep the same weight as we go into our sumo deadlift coming up next. You guys look really good. Keep that steady pace. And because we are going for a 10 rep goal, that means you can actually afford to have a little bit more weight in your hands. Pump series allowed us to tap into that a little bit more. All right, finish your last one. 15 seconds to transition. You're just gonna simply bring those weights in front, and we're gonna hit our sumo deadlift. You can also have them to the side. You're just kind of mirroring your body, and I'm just giving you a preview. Squeeze up through the glutes, just like we did with the warm-up. Here we go. So this is now a hinge position. However, I wanna keep you in that sumo wide leg, toes out. Good, drop it down, squeeze your booty, come through. Slow and controlled, inhale and exhale. Good, take your time as you come up. I want you to really connect mind to muscle, squeeze. There's gonna be a point, if you ever have trouble connecting and feeling it in your glutes, keep focused on all the form cues I give you, because there's gonna be a day where you're gonna go, okay, I feel it now. And it's a combination of flexibility, mobility, and good form. So just keep working on it. Good, keep those knees pushed out. Finish your last one. Time. Okay, we got 2 sets, and we go back to back. So shake it out a little bit. If you want to set your weights down, totally fine. 1 weight or 2. Sumo position, wide goblet squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Set number 2. Drop it down, squeeze it up. Very nice. Now, I mentioned in our warm-up that it was really important to have those adductors fired up, because your adductors want to be turned on in order to help support. Good job. Right here, you can also have your weights in front or up, however you feel most comfortable with the hand positioning. Squeeze through. Oh, yes. Depending upon how much weight you picked, you start to feel that fatigue in these last 15 seconds. Good. Push hard today. You can do this. Inhale, exhale. Good. Wherever you're at, finish your last one. Shake it out right here. And last set, sumo, wide leg deadlifts. Our next block coming up is going to be chest and back, so your legs get to break. Just a little heads up so that you can push a little harder. You don't have to do any legs in the next block. Here we go. Down. Now squeeze through. Now the muscle pairings, the groups that I have in each block, are similar muscles. I guess I should kind of describe it as you're going to grab similar weight for both of those exercises, and that was purposeful, so you don't have to be switching weight too much on the quick 15-second transition. So just know that as we go into block 2, you're picking a weight next for back and chest, which it also pairs really nicely because I love those muscles to be balanced. All right, focus, because we're still in the deadlift set. Feel that booty, 10 more seconds. Exhale, pull it up. When you're doing it right, you might even feel a little bit of a shake as you come up. And time. Great work, team. Okay, 45-second break. This is your chance to go ahead and add or remove weight. I'm just going to take a little bit off, not a lot. And remember, it's very individual. You do what feels the best for your body. And it can change from day to day as you get stronger, of course. So just always listen to your body. Go on the err on the side of lighter first as you get into it. Okay, first exercise. Up, up, down, down. 15 seconds before we go. Then we're gonna come up to a standing position, alternating one arm across the body, open up to the side. This is gonna get into the chest. Good, getting in position. Those are your back-to-back exercises. Block number 2, and let's go to work. So we're up. Using the power of isometrics, alternate your arms. Up, up, down, down. Very nice. Now, the reason I drop mine just a little is because you are challenging the body to hold in that isometric position. So maybe go a little bit lighter and then test it out. You can always upgrade. Very nice job. Up, up, down, and switch. Up. 15 more seconds. Keep that gaze nice and long. Don't look up. Long, tuck your chin underneath. Good, don't sink too far in the heels. You wanna have good energy going forward. Finish your last rep right here. And time, go ahead and come up. Okay, 15 seconds, shake it out. Hopefully the sweat's starting to pour at this point. Okay, we're alternating our arms. Take your time. Just make sure you're even. So if you go over a little bit, that's okay. I wanna make sure you hit both arms equal numbers. Core tight, here we go. Raise it up, bring it across the body and down. Good. It's a scoop, stabilize. So again, we're using power of isometric, and we're stabilizing as we open up side to side. I have to tell you, there's always exercises that I just tend to, you get in different seasons, right? This move right here, I'm really, really loving it. Both from a results standpoint, so you are welcome, definitely want to get that in there for you guys, but also just how it feels. You're able to really control that movement, yes? Looking strong. You're almost there. Good, we're going into our set 2 for both. And time. Shake it out. You for sure have time in between to give your arms a little bit of a shake out and then get right back into it. Last set, up, up, down, down. Hitting those rows. 3, 2, 1. Go to work. Bring it up, down, and switch. So ideally, you're getting 10 reps total. If you go a little bit faster and you get a couple more, that's okay. But you could also then make a mental note, and next time you do this, pick up a little bit more weight. Good. The key on this one especially is that chin tuck, and keep going. One of the biggest form corrections that I give my clients is right when you're coming up to the top, don't let the rib cage flare. Notice that in your body. You don't need to come up by arching. You just want to be working the back. Good. Finish our last one. And time. Go ahead and come up. Shake it out. Okay, last set. Crossbody. I call them shifts, crossbody shifts. And then we take a break. We go into block 3. Are you ready? Deep breath. Exhale. Abs on, smile on, go. Bring it across. Very nice. So cross, hold, make sure it's not in your neck. You feel your chest, and then you feel that open, and don't take your hips with you. You want to keep this completely isolated with your upper body. So that range of motion, guess what? If you end up here, that's okay. If you can't make it all the way out without shifting around, that's fine. Work within your range of motion. The key is to keep it with the muscles that we're trying to target. 15 more seconds. Nice. Good. Finish your last 1 or 2. Make sure you're even. I gotta squeeze in my last one there. And time. All right, 45-second break on the clock. I'm gonna grab a sip with you guys, encouraging you to sit between sets. Okay, next set is kind of a combo set where we're gonna hit some shoulders, biceps, and triceps because the last set is all about core work. Last block. Okay, so getting in position, if you wanna take a peek at me, we're doing a neutral curl to press. That is move number 1. Move number 2, lateral raise, then you're gonna tip at your hip, and we're gonna do a tricep kickback. So there's 2 combo moves, 2 moves, 2 sets. Are you ready? I can't tell which block is my favorite today because all of these exercises are really some of my most favorite go-tos. Okay, core engaged, going for 10 combos. Here we go. Curl, press, in, and down. Now, I've showed you this before. If you wanna go ahead and go into a seated position or knees, sometimes that's great when we're focused on upper body. But you can also absolutely stay with a standing position, but keep those elbows in, press overhead, in and down. Love it. Curl, push, and keep it in the shoulders, not the neck. Now, just like I mentioned with the chest, work within your shoulder range of motion. The neutral grip specifically will help if you have limited shoulder range of motion, which is why I'm coaching it that way. Last one. Time. Okay, take a breather, shake it out. Just a reminder, lateral raise, then tip at your hip and kick it back. Are you ready? This set is fun because it keeps your mind active, right? All right, here we go. Lateral raise, tip at your hip, elbows come up, tricep kick back, then stand. Good, and the reason you can keep the same weight, and I encourage the same weight for both of these exercises, is because you want to keep balance between bis and tris for sure, and because we're alternating, you're not hitting that lateral raise quite as often. So you can afford to go a little heavier. Kick it back, 15 more seconds. Make sure to let me know in the comments what block ends up being your favorite. Like I said, I don't know, I can't choose. I like it all, just like my music. I always say, this is my favorite song. Okay, finish that last one. Shake it out. Here we go for that quick little shakeout. One more set of each. Neutral curl to press, lateral raise, tricep kick back. Then we're coming down to the floor. We're hitting some core work. Here we go. Curl, press, in and down. Good, keep going. I'm trying to move into the center so you got a really good view of how I don't lock out my knees, I don't arch my back, keep a nice firm planted foot, even distribution front and back, elbows in as I press overhead, just like I cued for the row. Do not let your rib cage go, so keep your abs tight. Good, and if you pick a really good amount of weight, 10 reps, 10 combos, totally perfect and doable. This set is fire. 5 more seconds. And time. Okay, shoulders got one more set. Give it a quick little burn as well as our triceps. Lateral raise, tricep kick back. Final set. And then we go down to the floor. All right, team. Here we go. Lateral raise, tip, kick it back. This combo has a little bit more movement, so 8 to 10 reps, 8 to 10 combos. Very, very doable. Stand tall. Good. Press it back. It's approximately 3 combos every 15 seconds, but don't worry, I'm cueing you on time. Kick it back. If you're like me and you like to know the mathematical way to break everything down. Good, keep going, 10 more seconds. Relax the neck, finish your last few with really exceptional form. Always break if your form starts to go. Finish it. Time. Good. Okay, set your dumbbells back in. We're gonna come down to the floor and we're gonna actually get into the shoulders a little bit more as well as your abs. So coming down and following the same protocol, we are gonna do a plank walk high to low with plank rotations. Then we'll flip around and we will hit V-up, single, single, double, with or without weight. So you can definitely add weight if you'd like. I'm gonna bring one just in case and I'll show you both options. Grab a sip. We're gonna start at 7:15. That clock reads 7:15. Come on down. I'm bring you guys down with me. All right, team. 7:15 is when we start. Whoops, sorry, we're starting in a high to low plank. So just take a peek. High to low, plank rotation, and you alternate each set, each arm. Ready? Here we go, 45 seconds. Down, down, up, up, side rotation. Try to stay on the toes. We are hitting core as well as a little bit more shoulders. Good, really this is full body. Because if a muscle's not working, it's stabilizing. Keep going, down, down, up, slow and controlled. Work on range of motion. Keep those arms stacked as you come into your side plank. Good. You can also always stick with just a plank hold if you are starting to fatigue. Just keep doing something for the full 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, flip around. We have our V-ups, single, single, double, with or without weight. I will start without weight. I will add that on. And 45 seconds on the clock. Just do as many reps as you can. And let's begin here. So it's a single. Make sure you go slow and controlled still. Single, single, and then double. Now you can absolutely bend your knees to make it a little bit easier. We're coming in and out, and in and out. Good. Now adding weight to that is totally optional, and I only want you to do that when you feel extremely comfortable with the movement with body weight. Good. And you can also keep it in at the chest. Double. Good. You can also bend your knee. There's so many variations, which is a beautiful thing because you can make this your own, right? 3, 2, 1, time. Flip around. Okay, We hit those one more time back to back, and then we're gonna stretch. And we're gonna stay on the floor and stretch today. Really excited that we have built-in time for stretching with our pump series. Go ahead and come up, but you know you can always hit more mobility and stretch after. All right, down, down, up, up, plank rotation. The way I remember which arm lead is because I twist towards the lead arm. So now I'm going towards that first arm. And then I would make a switch. Down, down, up, up, open up. Yes, keep going. Keep all of the different form cues that you have heard me say over and over again in mind, because they all come into play, especially in a plank position. So I'm gonna remind you as you finish these last 10 seconds, zip up your core, take the pressure off your low back, tuck your chin, engage the booty, stack so that you have really nice alignment with your shoulder and the palm. Take a break, flip around. Nice job. Strength training really is an art. There's an art to it. There's a form. You have to make sure that you are in good form so you can get the best possible results and safely. Okay, last set, single, single, double. Let's go. For this last set, I'm gonna stay with body weight, and I'm gonna stay with the harder version, working on straighter legs. But you have all the different options. There's 4 total. Exhale. Find that balance. Yes. Oh, once you get that full range of motion and you stick the landing on top, you just feel the tightness in your core. Feel the strength building in your body. Good. Keep going, guys. 10 more seconds. All the way up. 5 more to go. Finish the last couple reps in there. Good. And time. I'm just going to finish my double V and break. Congratulations. You have made it. We're going to start when that clock reads 3 minutes, and we're going to go through a series of stretches. And we're going to utilize the seated position. So go ahead and come into 90-90 with me. Sit up nice and tall. All right, so find your sit bones. And we're just going to go into a reach forward and then a side reach. Good, so a little bit of mobility here at the end. So lean forward and then keep the abs tight. Side stretch. Good, lean forward. Try to keep your hips on the ground. Side, one more. You want to get about 5 reps. Should feel so good on those glutes, right? All right, switch your legs. Anywhere from 3 to 5, depending upon when you start. Okay, hips square, reach forward, feel that phenomenal glute stretch, and then bend to the side, and I love that side stretch too. This is a stretch that makes you just feel like you're growing taller, opening up those hips, which can tend to get really tight, especially if you sit a lot. Big sweep overhead. Good. 3 to 5. Keep going. Wherever you're at, finish your last one. Good, big sweep. And then we're gonna stay in a seated position, and I wanna alternate our glute stretch. So coming across the top, give me a nice glute stretch. I lift my bottom toe to make it a little bit of a deeper stretch. You don't have to, but think about squaring out the hip. Hold for a couple seconds, and then we'll switch legs. Good. Hips is the focus right now. That first exercise, mobility, flow, as well as this one, because hips are tight. Okay, one more each side. The key is to get into that really nice squared off position and then add that toe lift. Oh man, you feel that. Switch. And I mentioned it briefly, but there are so many mobility and stretch options that I have for you. So make sure if you have a little bit more time that you hit up one of those, and there's 10 minutes, 15, 20, there's any amount of time that you have that you can go get quick little mobility as extra. And I also put some below for you. Okay, flip around. We're gonna go into kind of a last combo here. We're gonna come across the body and then switch. Perfect, and then take one arm out to the side, stretch your chest, and switch. And that lateral stretch, this one right here, is chest and biceps. Do you feel that? Very nice. 30 more seconds, just finish a couple more. So across the body, Lats and shoulders. And then out to the side, chest and biceps. And if you go lower, you feel different ranges of motion, right? Just feel it out. Today I'm feeling perpendicular to my body. Good, see if you can fit one more in there. Nice and long through the lats, the shoulders. One more chest each side. And switch. And that's our time. Congratulations, team. That was a full body pump. We got a lot in 25 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to mark your calendars. I see you every single week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or workouts that you would like to see specifically, make sure to drop it in the comments below because I come back and I answer all your questions and I take note of everything that you guys want to do workout-wise. I hope to see you in the next workout and take care until then.